Hey, Salawam Aki. It's Brother Yaz back with another lesson. And before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Sai, Bahashim, Harakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me the truth, and peace and salutation to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. All right, the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh, all right, who you ignorantly call God. His son name is Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus. And the Holy Spirit is the Rikar Kadas that allows us to break down these scriptures. All right, we're another day in Babylon, spiritually Nineveh, spiritually Assyria, spiritually Egypt and Sodom. All right, and we're taunting this place down, man. We're coming against Babylon, man, and we're preaching against this place for all abominations that are done in this place. Okay, Babylon means America. America means bitter. Babylon means confusion. When you break it down, it says Babylon and Babel, which is confusion. And as you can see, in America is nothing but confusion. Everything is turned upside down thanks to the devil. Devil means deceiver, who you ignorantly call white man. All right. He's not a white man. He's a devil, a deceiver, and he's red. Okay. All right, and today we're going to bring out those intercontinental ballistic missiles, because those intercontinental ballistic missiles will be the missiles to destroy Babylon, which is America. Okay, so in the past they had wars that were fought. Well, let me just bring it out. Isaiah 9:5, and it reads, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." Okay, so in the past, when they had wars, it was close combat. So men were up close to each other. So it was a lot of noise and a lot of killing and stabbing and ripping off of heads and arms and limbs. All right, so that was the past way that they fought. But now it says at the latter end of verse 5, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Why? Because this time they're going to battle with their ICBM missiles, man. All right. And that the ICBM missiles, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, will destroy America and various parts around the world. All right. Mainly America will be totally destroyed and Israel will be totally destroyed. All right. And these intercontinental ballistic missiles, they are the Lord's weapon. They are his armory. They are his soldiers. Okay, so this is how the Lord is going to destroy America. Let's go to Isaiah 54 and verse 16. And it reads, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work." And what's that instrument, man? Those ICBM missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, those supersonic missiles. Okay? And it says back in 16 at the latter end, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Who is his work? The Lord's work, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And I have created the waster to destroy. What is the waster? The intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, they're gonna waste this land and leave this land in desolation. Okay, it's gonna be empty. All right, it's gonna be after this land is burnt up, it's gonna be a desert. All right, for desert creatures and desert animals. Okay, like hyenas, the great owls. Okay, vultures. All right. So this place is going to get totally annihilated by intercontinental ballistic missiles. I'm going to read it one more time. Isaiah 55 and 16. "Behold, I have created the smith." All right. The smith are those scientists that broke the atom. Okay. They broke the atom and now they came up with the atomic bomb at first. And then now they have intercontinental ballistic missiles. And they have little warheads in the head of it that when they explode, man, is total annihilation. All right. So one intercontinental ballistic missile can take out a bunch of states. All right. That's how powerful one is. And is written in Revelation 14 I'll get it right quick, right fast. Because it's going to be 200 million missiles shot on America, man. That's overkill, really. Revelation 14 and verse Revelation 14 and verse, wait, let me see. Maybe it's Revelation 9. No, it's not Revelation 9. Revelation 14. I thought it was 14 and 16. Nope. One moment. All right. One moment. Revelation 6. Nope. All right. No. Okay. All right. Let's just finish up on here. It'll come to me. All right. Isaiah, where were we? Isaiah 55 and 16. Behold, I've created the smith. All right. Those are the scientists that came up with these ICBM missiles, intercontinental missiles, that blow at the coals in the fire and that bring it forth an instrument for his work, all right? Because these missiles are going to destroy the whole America, man, all right? And I have created the waster to destroy it, okay? So let's go to Revelation 6 and verse 4. All right, Revelation 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse. Horse represents power. That was red. Red, it represents Esau, Edom, or the Edomites, okay? And Esau means wasted away, all right, because he has no pigment, all right, and that was a curse. To not have any pigment is a curse, all right, and it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that's what this devil's done. Since he's been in majority of the time he's been in power, man, all right, and he's coming up on 250 years, and we know most kingdoms they run about 250 years and then they go down, all right? And so this devil, America kingdom was in 1776. It's now 2024. So that's about 248 years. So around 2026 will be 250 years, all right? And that's why all of these prophecies are intensifying, man, because this devil, his time is up. He was only allotted a certain amount of time. I think that's in Job. See if I can get that for you right quick. I think that was in Job 14 and 5. Let's see. Job 14 and verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, meaning that his days are numbered. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right. So he has a certain amount of time and his time is almost up. All right. So it says in Revelation 4 and 6 that in Revelation 6 and 4, Salakia, it says that, and there went another horse that was red. All right, that horse represents power, red represents Esau, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth and that they should kill one another. All right, and this devil has taken peace from the earth. And one thing I want to highlight is it said that that they should kill one another. Who is that talking about? All right, well, Russia's gonna shoot missiles on their cousin over here in America. All right, so these people, these devils are going to destroy each other, man. All right, their own family members. All right, so I wanted to highlight that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, and that sword was those ICBM missiles, man. Being able to break that atom and create those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, so this devil, hey man, he gonna kill himself with his own sword. All right, so let's go to Joel. Let's see something like that. Oh, okay. All right, Revelation. All right, this was the precept that I was looking for. How they were going to shoot 200 million missiles on Babylon. I found it. It's in Revelation 9 and 4 and 16. 9 and 16. And it reads, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. So 200,000 is talking about 200 million missile shot on a Babylon, completely destroying this place. All right. So where were we headed to? Let's go to Joel. Let's go. Joel gets into depths about these intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. Go to Joel. All right. Let's go to Joel 2 and verse 3. A fire divided before them, and behind them a flame burneth. All right, because the things that propel these missiles, all right, is that propeller on the back of the missiles that push them into the heavens, and then they're going to come down and boom, bam on you. Okay, so it says a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. So everything is going to be beautiful, like it is right now in America. You know, everything is going as normal. All right, it's like the Garden of Eden. Everything is, the infrastructure is intact. And then once these missiles hit, these intercontinental ballistic missiles, the infrastructure is going to be in disarray. You're not going to know one state from another state. And that's in Isaiah. Okay, but let me finish this out. It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Okay, it's going to be a desolate wilderness because it's not going to be left over here in America. All right, nothing's going to be left over here in America. Okay. All right, verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horsemen, and as horsemen, so shall they run. All right, like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountain shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble. And you people are going to be stubble over here in America. All right, and America is going to be the altar, and you people are going to be the stubble. All right, and you're going to get burnt up. Okay, so, and it says, verse 5, Like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountain shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. All right, these missiles, they're not gonna when they are hit, they're all gonna hit, man. They're not gonna bump into each other or miss the target. The Lord's gonna have His Spirit on them to hit exactly how they need to hit. Okay, they're gonna be like an army, like horses, lined up in formation. Okay, they're gonna hit wherever they supposed to go. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. Why are they gonna gather blackness? Because these people are gonna be terrified, man. They're gonna be scared, bro. They're gonna be horrifically scared. Okay, when you know ICBM missiles about to hit you, and this is your last moments, you're gonna be terrified. All right, and it says, verse 7. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. See, they're not going to hit each other, they're not going to tussle to this side or that side, they're not going to break their ranks, meaning they're going to be in formation and hit the destinations that they got to hit. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, and it says in verse 8, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone in his path. See, they're not going to hit each other. They're going to all be coordinated to hit where they're supposed to hit. Walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter at the window like a thief, man. All right. So these intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to hit their targets. Verse 10, the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. All right, because when this intercontinental missile hit, and they're going to create a mushroom cloud, man. They're going to darken and block out the sun, man. All right. When a big mushroom cloud, see, they hit first, they make a mushroom cloud, and the radiation from the intercontinental ballistic missiles, it runs like a wave. It's gonna spread radiation, and radiation is gonna make you sick. So all the waters are gonna be contaminated. Okay, and I think they call it wormwood. Okay, which the water is gonna be contaminated from these missiles. Okay. All right. So that's it on that. Let's go to Isaiah 34:4. Isaiah 34:4. All right, Isaiah 34:4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved. Why are they going to be dissolved? Because these intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to melt the elements. All right, shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. So these elements are going to be dissolved, and then you're going to have a big mushroom cloud, okay, which is going to be a black mushroom cloud. All right, it looks like a mushroom, and that's what it means when it says the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. This was the best way that the ancient prophet Isaiah could depict this. All right, roll like a scroll. All right, from all of the fucking damage it's about to do. Okay. I'm gonna get that for you in Revelation 6 also, because it says the same thing. The Revelator, seeing the same vision. All right, Revelation 6. and 13. Revelation 6 and 13. And it reads, "And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind." Verse 14. And that's the same analogy that it just gave you in Isaiah, okay? Like a fig tree, man. When it's shaken and the figs drop, that's how those nukes gonna drop. Those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Boom, 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 hitting their targets. All right. And the stars of heaven, verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. Yeah, because these intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to make the whole world shake. It's going to make the earth uh shake shake back and forth, man. All right, so you're gonna have land masses that's gonna get destroyed. You're gonna have islands that's gonna get moved. You're gonna have new land that comes up because of this. Okay, so it's gonna do a lot of damage, man. And these people are gonna be afraid. These proud ass people that think they know it all, that think everything's gonna always be all right. Cause see, in their inward hearts, they think that America is gonna always go on. All right, but the Lord is prophesied otherwise. America is almost over with. Okay, so hey, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh side, man. All right, so let's go to Isaiah 13 and verse 4. Isaiah 13 and verse 4. Isaiah 13 and verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumult noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. All right, so the Lord got all of these nations gathering over there in Saudi Arabia region. All right, so they can get judged for what they did to the Israelites. All right, putting us in slavery, taking away our heritage. All right, whitewashing everything in the Bible, which Esau did. Okay, he turned all of the prophets, all of the men of the Lord, including the Lord and his son, into so-called white people. So that's hypocrisy. That's blasphemy. So the devil got to go down for that. All right, so he's gathering all of these nations over there in the Middle East. Okay, and it says, verse 5, they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord, the weapons of his indignation. Indignation means his righteous anger, to destroy the whole land. And Babylon will be destroyed, and Israel will be destroyed by these intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right. And so that's a beautiful thing. Isaiah 24 and 6. Isaiah 24 and 6. Therefore had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. All right, that curse is those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, and America will be desolate. All right, Israel will be desolate. All right. The thing about America is that it's going to be used as the memorial of what not to do. All right, what wickedness will get you, and Israel is going to be built up by the elites of Esau. Okay, because when the Lord comes back and he rescues his men of the Lord, we're going to go and we're going to be in the heavens, and then we're going to come down here and get these elites out of their deep underground military bunkers, and we're going to get them from their from in the sky where they're hiding at in their like in the in their because they got like bunkers in the sky. in the heavens, all right, where they're going to be hiding. We're going to take them from out of there too, all right. So it says in verse 6, all right, therefore the inhabitants, excuse me, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left, all right, all right. So the people in the earth are going to get burnt up, man, all right. America, Israel, and various different parts of the world. All right, we're going to jump down to verse 19 because I told you the earth's going to go back and forth when these things are shot off. So it says, Isaiah 24:19, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Okay, so when these intercontinental ballistic missiles are shot off, hey, the earth's going to be tossed to and fro, man. All right. Like I said, they're going to be islands moved. All right. They're going to be land masses moved. All right. New land mass is going to come up. All right. This place is going to be totally shaken up. Verse 20. The earth shall rail to and fro like a drunkard. So, you know, when someone is drunk, they barely could keep stable. So they falling to this side, falling to that side. All right. That's how the earth's going to be when these intercontinental ballistic missiles are shot off. All right. And it says, and it shall come to, it says, in the earth, verse 20, Isaiah 24:20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. All right, America's going to be totally destroyed, man. All right, and this place will never be inhabited again. Okay, so let's go to 2 Peter 3:11. Second Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Yeah, what type of lifestyle you should be living if you know everything's going to be dissolved? First of all, you should not be working. I have no goals here in America. All right, my only goal is to get out of this bitch and preach the gospel of Yahweh Shemi Hawasai. Okay, so I don't have no stress because I don't have no goals in America. All right, so your only objective is to learn these scriptures and follow the law, statutes, commandments the best you can. All right, come on the highways and byways and put up epistles so you can hopefully be saved. We are the hopeful elect. None of us know if we're going to be saved or not, but we're doing the things that the righteous would be doing, the elect would be doing, in hopes that the Lord will have mercy on us. All right, I'm doing this in hope that the Lord will have mercy on us, man. So you should be walking in light, man, walking with Yahweh Shemi Hawasai, reading, blessed is he who reads, praying, pray without ceasing, fellowshipping with the brethren, all right, charity, love, all right, with your brethren, okay, in conference calls, all right, teaching on the highways and byways, like I said, all right, these are the type of lifestyle, this is the type of lifestyle you should be living, man, all right. Separating yourself from people, all right, sanctifying yourself, separating yourself from the wicked, all right. It's not a it's a lonely, I wouldn't say it's lonely, but you're by yourself a lot of times, man, all right. And it says in Amos 3:3, can two walk together? And they can't if they don't agree, all right. So a lot of times you're going to be by yourself, man. And it can seem like it's lonely, man, but you're never alone. You got the angels, you got Yahweh Shemi Hawasai, and you got the brethren that you can call on anytime, okay? But as far as everybody else, you're going to separate yourself from that, man, because you don't want to get caught up in what they're about to get caught up in. I'm talking about the 2/3, all right? So it says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? 12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Hawasai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved. There go that word, dissolve again. All right. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. See, the elements are gonna melt with fervent heat, man. All right. And you don't want to get caught up into that because that's gonna be a horrible judgment. All right, let's go to Malachi. We about to wrap this up. Malachi. All right, Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day in the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root or branch. See, the day coming that these people gonna get burnt up, man. All right, it says the day coming that they shall burn as an oven, man. All right, that's a horrible death, man. All right, and that's what these nations over here in Babylon and 2/3 of Israel, that's their destination, man, to get burnt up, man. All right, because 2/3 of Israel were born in vain just to die, okay, and get their judgment. All right, so they're gonna be stubble, man, and these people are fucking proud, man. It said, as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly. All right, and who's proud? Esau Edom. He thinks he can't be taken down. He thinks he is the Lord. All right, he wants to be the Lord. All right, he has a God complex. Okay, all right, and who follows after him? 2/3 of Israel. All right, they love their masters, man. All right, I think it's a word for something. When you love your master, man, it's like a syndrome, Stockholm syndrome. Okay, these niggas love their master. You know, I was talking to somebody in the world, uh, who I like to call an acquaintance, that I knew him from childhood, and he told me he's happy in America. You know, he got a job, he's doing good, he just bought him a house, and I'm thinking to myself, none of that shit even matters, man. You're gonna lose all of it. To myself, I'm not telling him this, but you can see that these people, 2/3, do not want to leave America. They're super comfortable. They're super happy with the way things are going, especially if they're doing good financially. You can't tell those niggas shit. All right. And they don't have no fear of the Lord. They don't care about his word. And when you talk about the word a little bit in depth, you'll realize that a lot of them are antichrist, but they stay saying they love God. All right. And if they do say they love God, they're talking about sweet Jesus, Caesar Brazier. All right. They don't love the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. In fact, they hate them. They hate him. And if you bring these scriptures out, you'll see how much they hate him. And it's not for us to give righteous food, all right, this treasure to dogs, all right. And 2/3 of Israel, there are dogs. They're a brute beast, all right. So don't be going around telling your friends and family about this truth, because if they can't get it, that nigga ain't gonna get it. And we moving on, okay. So that day that coming, man, the proud's gonna be burnt up, and this is the Lord. This is what the Lord said, man. And the Lord is not a man that he can lie, man. Okay, the Lord is not a man that he can lie. So hey, this is gonna happen. All right. So let's go to Zechariah 14. So we're gonna take a look at when these missiles hit, how they affect the people. Zechariah 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So this is going to be a plague. Those ICBM missiles are going to be a plague, all right? And they're going to be to punish everybody that came against Jerusalem. The apple of Yahweh Shemi's eye. Zechariah 2 and verse 8. For thus said the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, after the glory had he sent me unto the nations which spurl you. Yeah, because these nations all spurled us, man, had us in captivity, did what they wanted to do with the Israelites. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. So we're the Lord precious possession. All right, and you touch that Lord's precious possession, Esau, Moab, Ishmael, you so-called white people, you so-called Arabic people, you so-called Chinese people, Ammon, Hamites, you so-called Japanese people, you so-called African people. You were all Confederate in Psalms 83, all right, to hide our heritage. And Esau, you took who we were, man. And the Lord sees your bitch ass. I got you, Esau. The Lord sees you. Revelation, just a quick precept. Revelation chapter 9. No. Bear with me. Revelation chapter 1. No. Salakia. One moment. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. And it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Talking about the Israelites, man. All right. We the ones who got the laws, and we got the faith and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And we the Lord's chosen people. Okay. 2/3 right now, they're going to die on this side, but the 144,000, hey, we are rich. All right, we got this wisdom. We got what's going to sustain us through Jacob's trouble, Isaiah 33 and 6. All right, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, and we are the rich, man. All right, despite how we look at the bottom of the barrel, the Lord called us rich because in the spirit we are rich, wealthy. Okay, and it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. It is blasphemy to change all of the people in the Holy Bible, all right, to so-called white people. It's blasphemy. That's called iconoclasm. It happened in the Renaissance period along around the late 1300s to 1400s when Esau was coming out of slavery under us. All right, they call it, when we were ruling over there in Europe, they call that the Dark Ages. All right. All right, mocking us and shit. Okay, the Lord knows you who you are, Esau. He knows the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. You ain't no fucking Jew. You an Amalekite. All right, you're not a Jew. You're not a Jew, man. You're not a part of Judah. All right, and are not. See, all right, that say the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You're the children of Satan, man. You're the wicked. You're the unprofitable son. All right. So Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. So while they're standing on their feet, their flesh is going to melt. The elements, okay? Their flesh is going to melt. All of this is melting. Their eyes are going to melt. A tongue, everything is going to melt. from that fervent heat. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. All right. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, man. All right, so these people are gonna get melted over here, man. Ezekiel 22 and 23, because of those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. This is what the Lord has in store for 2/3 of Israel, and you, Esau, and you other nations that's over here in Babylon. Y'all gonna get completely melted. Isaiah 22 and 20. And it reads, as they gathered silver and bronze and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. See, the Lord is going to melt you in his fury and his righteous indignation, man. All right, his righteous anger. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and you shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you, man. All right. So with that, I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Those intercontinental ballistics are on their way, man. Let's just keep bringing these messages out so we can bring down this kingdom so we can get the hell on out of here. Shalom.